What's up guys, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7, and I have another product for you guys. It is the 1/24 scale Devastator rock crawler. Got this from Banggood, and it is pretty much a 4x4 2.4 gigahertz ready to run miniature rock crawler. So let's get inside and see what you get. Happy days. Okay guys, so let's see what's inside the package. As you can see there, it's a pretty cool looking rig. Definitely like the looks of it. Definitely looks cool, and good thing about this is, like the other guys, it is ready to run. So let's see what's inside. Good old slicing open here. First off, let's get this cool cat out of there and have a little look before I show you the controller and everything else that you're getting with it. So, like I said, it does look very cool. Pop that across there. And before I go into everything, maybe I'll just have a look, show you around the box. Very, very cool looking rig. And like I said, I'll read it out to you here. It is 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. It's got an anodized aluminium chassis, 4-link suspension, ready to run, and it's got integrated receiver and ESC along with the 2.4 gigahertz radio system. Now that is in here, so let's have a look at it. And this is very similar to the RockSta Basher that you get from Hobbyking as well. It's got the 4-wheel steering setup and all that kind of stuff, plus you can adjust it on the fly like here with the remote control. As you can see there, front wheel steer, 4-wheel steer, crab, and rear wheel steer. So it's very, very cool. But you know, nice looking controller, can't really complain. This was on special from Gearbest, I should say, for I think it was $55 US or about $79 with shipping free, which is great. So I couldn't resist, got it, and happy with the purchase so far. You need 3 AA's, which is good. Close it back up. Very nice looking setup here, and it has, as you said, there's a setup there. Very nice. It's, like I said, pretty much exactly the same to the Basher, which funnily enough I have here as well. So there we go. As you can see, the same setup, just different shape controller. Very cool. Put that aside. Oopsie daisy. Now the difference with this car, he has a built-in battery, but you can change it, I think. So you got this battery charger you plug into the actual back of the truck, and yeah, I think it takes an hour or so to charge, but it gives you about half an hour run time, which is pretty cool, and lets it's all included. That's all for that box. What else do we get? Here we go, we get some decals as well, which is nice. So you can snazz up the body if you see fit. It's always good to have them included. And instruction manual. Here we go there. It's pretty much not that much to it. It tells you about the different steering modes and all that kind of jazz. Plus, you know, quick overview of the car, truck itself. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. But who cares about that? Let me get rid of all this crap at the bottom and I'll show you how it looks. Now there she is. Looking pretty snazzy if you ask me. I definitely like these beadlocks, which are real beadlocks if you're interested. Very cool looking truck. I love the writing on the tyres. I think it kind of, I don't know, it gives that kind of off-road racer type of look. Very cool. It gives you size of the actual body. They're just generic size body clips. You can see how big they look, but very, very nice, and I think it looks very cool. As you can see there, it's got a single motor. It's kind of like a transfer case, I guess you could call it. And yeah, single motor to front and rear differentials, which is pretty cool. It's got single servo on each differential. As you can see there, there's a front one, and there is the rear. Very cool. Steel chassis or aluminium with steel links as well, multi-links, which is a nice touch. I like it. Let's have a look under the body. We'll undo these 4 clips. And the thing I like about this, it kind of looks cool without the body as well. So if you just kind of remove these body pins, it kind of actually looks like the Basher from Hobbyking. You know, very similar. You can't really... How do I get this in frame? There we go. Can't really... You know, they look very, very similar. Anyway, there is the receiver that is all-in-one ESC and receiver. Very, very, very similar to the Basher as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see the ladder frame there. Looks very cool. And there we go. So, good articulation. Very, very similar. I'll get the Basher RockSta right here as well so you can see the difference in length is very similar. Not much at all. You know? They look very similar. The width and the length is very similar, you know? I think they look pretty cool. The Devastator is slightly longer. If we put it at the end of the front, at the rear wheels there, you can see it's about maybe 10 or 12 millimeters longer, but that's about it. Very cool. Now what I'll do in the near future, the videos coming up, I'll definitely do a comparison between these guys and, you know, try to get some an indoor track running around the house, something across the lounges and different sized boxes and whatnot. But that'll be coming up very soon. But what do you guys think of this 1/24 scale Dominator rock crawler? For the price I got it for, I can't complain. $79 AU, including, you know, free shipping and stuff like that, was a bargain, and I couldn't let that slip, so I had to buy it, obviously. And you know, it's good for myself and my son to have a little bit of a battle running around the house. You know, what more could I ask for? So compared to this, I think the Basher was $100, $79. The difference with the Basher, while we're at it, it's got front and rear. It's got its own motor on each differential, where this one has a larger motor driving each with a transfer case in the middle. Apart from that, that's about it. The difference, sorry, another difference of this uses its own battery tray here. You can put your own LiPo in. The Basher, sorry, that's the Basher. The Dominator has an inbuilt, I think it's a Lifey or something like that battery. So, but you can change it. It's not saying you can't get it out. You can. It's got a little on-off switch located in there. And there you go. It's on. There's a little LED that's telling me so, flashing away. So, let me get some batteries in here and I'll see a little quick test on the bench. Okay, so like the Basher RockSta from Hobbyking, it has this cool setup where you can have these different modes there. So pretty much there's your 4-wheel steering. You got another mode here which is like your crab mode. Happy days. Another mode here which is like a forklift where the rear wheels just turn. And the traditional one where your front wheels. Pretty cool if you ask me. Now the steering is pretty responsive, and like the Basher, it is fully proportional as well. So if I show you the throttle control, there we go there, get at the center of the screen. It's flat out, and the steering is proportional as well, not just on or off, left and right, which is very nice to see, which is exactly what you want for rock crawling. You want slow movement. There's flat out, Pretty cool. Now these things obviously small and mighty, but they are a lot of fun to play with. I've had a lot of time with the RockSta one, and I'm telling you what, it's a blast to play with. And especially the 4-wheel steering mode. Very cool. It's just fun to play with, in my opinion. Good, especially on a rainy day, but they also do go outside, you know, not in too rough conditions, but they still definitely capable outside. Yeah, happy days. So I'll get this together, and in future videos I will do a comparison, obviously, and have a bit of a indoor course to see how well they perform. But if you like the video, guys, like always, give it a thumbs up. Muchly appreciated. Hope you liked the video, and subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next video, guys. Catch you around.